Welcome to a brand new High Rollers series here on the Dungeons and Dragons Twitch. I like how you're all being way more professional now we're on the Dungeons and Dragons Twitch.
Because we're worn out.
Welcome, friends. My name is Mark Humes. I am the Dungeon Master for the High Rollers. We're a bunch of UK D&D streamers from the Yugscast Twitch network thing. Welcome. To introduce my other players, we have Rhiannon Gower.
Hello.
Chris Trott.
Hello.
Kim Richards.
Hello.
On the other side, we have Tom Hazel.
Hello, that's a lot of space.
That is
That's a lot of space.
And Katie Morrison.
Hello.
That's fine. And we are the High Rollers, as I mentioned. We stream every Sunday over on twitch.tv/Yogscast. We play a little campaign called Erois with a homebrew world. But today, we're here for a brand new mini-series. Many of you, if you're familiar with the High Rollers campaigns, you'll be familiar with this. If you're a new viewer, we'll give you a little bit of an intro and a recap to this as well. But we're going to be playing a high-level adventure, all based on the upcoming book, Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus.
Yeah.
It's our own little spin on it, so I've not seen the full book yet, so a lot of it is just what I've come up with based on what I know. And I have some background to read out for you.
Go
Are
ahead.
you ready to play?
Yeah.
Opportunities to give you some character intros. It has been 3 years for the heroes of Iraq. 3 years since they defeated Korak the Worm King, stopped Princess Felania, the Cloud Giant ruler, and her plot to destroy the city of Talis Val. 3 years since they slew the vampire lord Keren Blackhearth and freed the city of Greybell. But for one of their old companions, a drow called Trelemar Alith, it has been countless lifetimes. After selling his soul to Asmodeus, Lord of the Hells, he has been transported away. And on the anniversary of his sacrifice, a mysterious stranger arrived in Champion's Hold in Talis Val, asking for each of you by name. Upon arrival, you met with this strange woman, a tiefling, from a world called Toril, and a place called Baldur's Gate. This woman revealed herself to be called Selvira, an expert in demonology and devil lore. And she revealed that she knew of Trelamar's sacrifice and had learnt about his contract after discovering his mask, an artifact called the Shroud of Eyes that he carried during his adventures. Through that, she learnt of all of you and of his contract. In her world, Asmodeus rose to godhood, and as such, the contracts were passed out to his lieutenants. Trelamar's contract was one of these. And so, Selvira came to your world, traveling across multiverses, to inform you of this and to give you a chance to go and save his soul. With her, she brought a strange cleric of the Raven Queen called Alzra, the Void Walker, who has dedicated herself to assisting you in this quest and to seeing the evils of Asmodeus undone. Silvira warned you that a fiendish plot was taking place in her world, and that was somehow connected to Trelamar's contract, and that if you could save him, you might have an opportunity to help with a greater problem that affects their world. For many of you, it's been 3 years, and you have changed. Some of you have grown, some of you have lived a life of peace. Now is the chance to tell us about who you're playing, and some of the changes that you might have undergone, as you are now level 15, as we go into a very high-level adventure. So let's start with Tom Hazel.
Okay, I am playing Reynard Ferrahorn. He is a human ranger who, when he joined the party, was very boisterous and very inexperienced, I think is probably the best word. He lied and said that he had all these amazing talents that, well, he did have talent, but he didn't have the experience to back it up, really. In the 3 years since Lightfall ended, he has taken up the role of Steward of Greybell, which has given him leadership ability and has actually been ruling it quite well.
A beloved ruler.
A beloved ruler, which has granted him the armour of Ashford, which he wears now, as well as the Black Half Blade.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I called it something else. But
yeah, the Black Half Blade, which is only given to just rulers of Greybell. But in the 3 years, he has now grown a mighty moustache, where before he had a very feeble little miserable one.
Most important change.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a human ranger, so he uses a crossbow, and he's very, very cool. He's
thanks,
great.
Tom.
Now.
Now he's very cool, very noble.
Katie, who are you playing?
I'm playing Alora Galanadel. She is a little moon elf. She is a druid, a Circle of the Moon druid. She sort of previously was very sort of, she didn't really know how to lead, but she is, she was a princess of the Moon Spire. So elven spires, there's lots of different spires, and her sort of quest was to learn how to be a leader and to reunite the elven people because the spires were lost in the wilderness. So since the Lightfall campaign happened, she has been basically doing that, leading her spire. She's taken over the leadership from her parents and she's leading with her new husband, Nalistri, from the Winter Spire. So they're just reuniting the elven people now.
As part of that process, your moonbow, this kind of artifact of your family, the elven spires have each added their own enchantments to it and improved it and made it more powerful.
So moonbow is more powerful than before, and does nice radiant damage. And yeah, she's now just a little bit more regal, a little bit more confident in herself, and she wears like sort of frosty kind of crystal flowers in her hair to sort of symbolize her relationship with Nalistri as well.
Nice. Cam Buckland, Chris Trott.
Cam Buckland is the best player and character of all of Iraq.
Sure, thanks.
That's canon.
Get to the thing.
Sure.
He is a simple human traveler. He was born in a wood, raised as an orphan, brought in by a family called the Bucklands, and they traveled around as entertainers and mystics and like basically a little mini circus. And he was a very adept cleric of Avandra. He also had a special ability that Mark gave me, thanks to the world. It was called
For
Lightfall.
Lightborn, you were a Lightborn.
I had a
variant race.
very potent ability to make my hair glow like Rapunzel and come back from the dead once. However, I lost that, sacrificing it to raise from the dead my beloved Mirella in the Grey Bell area that Mark mentioned previously. And I'm now married and settled down. I've become full dad.
More important, you are a dad. You found another orphan boy in the plain of Arborea.
It's a beautiful cycle. So I found another child, brought him in as our own, adopted, and I've been a dad, raised a healthy dad bod in the past few years.
Grown a gut, grown a big
gut.
full beard.
So I've been dinging my levels outward.
Nice. Perfect. Tell us about Alzra, Rhiannon. A little bit about Alzra, and then we'll come to Juto last as we introduce her into the events.
So Alzra is from the realm of Arm in Baldur's Gate. Her and her sister and her family were raised in a small town called Perskal, and during her childhood they were kidnapped by the Shadow Thieves and made to fight for entertainment in Eshperta. After many years learning how to fight, learning how to combat, her and her sister got into a confrontation and Alzra ended up killing her own sister. After which, I know, it's deep.
Just because I know you
It's
as
the
this
most
like,
sunny, happy
Yeah.
person, and then edgelord
Yeah.
extreme.
Edgelord.
like, wow.
So good. And after her sister's death, Alzra became overwhelmed with grief and sadness, and in that she sought solace in the Raven Queen, and became a cleric of the Raven Queen, who heard her sorrow, heard her sadness, and granted her these powers, the Grave Cleric, Deaf Domain Cleric powers.
Become a champion of the Raven.
Yeah, and has given her the opportunity to free herself from Eshperta, travelling around Arm, helping families say goodbye to their loved ones, helping them travel to the afterlife. And then she ended up around this ragtag bunch of wonderful adventurers.
So I think the way it happened. Well, we talked about this in our previous episode. We did do an episode at D&D Live, which kind of goes into a lot more. But you were actually sent by the Raven Queen, who gave you this mission to assist these people because she knows that it connects to a greater plot of Asmodeus, who is somebody that she opposes. Like is a evil devil god basically, and knows that your assistance will be beneficial to these people who are aiming to do otherwise. Juto. Kim Richards, tell us a little bit about Juto.
Where do we start? So Juto was orphaned as a child by the armies of Korak, who was the previous Worm King. So basically the troops killed her parents and her village. She was then enslaved by Korak
and spent many years in servitude, horrible servitude, until she escaped. And she always had her quest was to avenge the death of her parents and the slavery of tiefling kind. She met this ragtag bunch, well, not you to start with, but yeah, and she's always very brash and hot-headed and angry, and that very early on resulted in her death, rather foolishly, in the stupidest fight ever. So Cam, Elora, and Trell and Folk fought to bring her back. And when they did, she swore a blood oath to all of them. And I think that would include Reynard now as well, given Reynard's actions.
Sweet, you renewed it.
Yeah, I just come hand again, pressed on your face.
Cool.
And since then, I guess she grew up a little bit. When she came back, she was physically younger, but actually still the same age. And then, eventually at the end of the campaign, we managed to overthrow Korak and kill him, and install Adric, who is his twin brother, as the new Worm King of Brasaris, and declare Tiefling kind free. So for the past 3 years, she's been working as the Tiefling ambassador in Adric's court, helping with the kind of matters of freeing Tieflings and reintroducing them into society, that kind of thing. And she does have a partner, someone she kept very secret from everyone all the way to the end, a tiefling girl called Yuan Yang, who is also part of the court now. And I'd say that she's done a lot of growing up, I think. She's still got babby face.
She's found a lot of inner peace,
Yeah.
especially working with her master Guan Yin, who is from the elemental plane, from the plane of Arborea, and has found a lot of inner peace. You were bestowed with a new gift by the people of Brasaris.
Oh my gosh. When Mark texted me this, it was the best text ever. She now has a Guandao called the Chainbreaker, which is a Guandao forged in the private furnaces of the Worm King from the shattered remains of the traitor Korak's battle axes and armor.
Jesus.
Blessed by the priests of Bahamut and infused with elemental power, it now serves as a symbol of peace between the Tieflings and Dragonborn of Brasaris. And it's so cool, you guys.
Oh, man.
So you were blessed by this, and we start with Juto. You've received word from Adric that, and you know that that a visitor has arrived in Talisval requesting to speak with yourself, with Cam, Elora, and Reynard. And the day of your leaving, Adric, now Worm King in his golden armor, and his wife Amaryllis, a silver dragon who often takes humanoid form, they come to meet you. And Yuan Yang is there as well. Having said your goodbyes to her already, knowing that you're about to go on this journey, and Adric kind of stands regally before you in a private chamber, no servants or assistants, just you and your close allies. Juto, I am concerned for this, what you have told me of this woman who knows something of Trelamar, but I know that he was very dear to all of us. If this is something you wish to do, then you have my blessing, and I wish you the best of luck in these adventures. I only wish that myself or Amaryllis could travel with you, but our duty is here.
Yes, you have rather a lot of business to deal with. I don't think the kingdom would be happy with you taking a break from that.
Swinging a sword would be nice for a change, but you're right. There is something. I've been hearing of Mr. Buckland's actions.
Yeah.
He sold a lot of his relics.
I'm not entirely sure why. I'd like...
He could have asked for money.
Exactly. I mean, I would have happily bestowed coin to him.
We have a gift for him, if you wouldn't mind taking it to him.
Of course.
And he presents you with a set of red dragon scale leather.
I was expecting a rowing machine.
And he presents you this set of armor. And Amaryllis, who is... You know she's pregnant, but in her humanoid form she wouldn't really show it, so she just looks how she normally does. But she kind of comes over and like kisses you on the cheeks and just is like, please be safe. Go with the blessing of Bahamut. I don't know what this will involve, but I imagine it will not be easy. Trelmar's soul, he sold it to Asmodeus. No good can come of that. But we must see him returned.
Exactly. I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. I am. But I made a blood oath, and Trelemar needs to be saved.
Good. Yes. Go with our blessing.
Thank you.
The airship is waiting to take you to Talasvar when you are ready. Good luck, my friend. He just...
I'll shake his hand.
Mhm.
I'll pick up my guandao.
Mhm.
It feels strange using this again.
I have no doubt you will have great need of it.
Yes. And then I'll go to Yuanyang and I'll say, I will stay as safe as I can.
You better. You know what will happen if you don't. I will come to that wherever you are, whatever hell you find yourself in, and drag you back.
I must admit, that is an amusing thought.
It won't be amusing when I come for you. You won't be laughing, I promise you.
Okay, old man.
Good.
I'll be back soon.
She gives you a kiss, and you make your way off. When you arrive in Talasval, it must only be a few days after the others had been there. You travelled quickly, swiftly. You find waiting for you another tiefling, dressed very differently. She rubs her horns as you enter. She's reading something. Ah, you must be the one called Juto. I've seen your visage. My name is Selvira. Your companions have already made their journey, so I wish to be quick. I'm not sure what trouble they may already find themselves in. My name is Silvira Sikas. I am a studier of the hells and infernals. I come from another world. Does this surprise you?
Not particularly. We met many strange and wonderful beings from different realms on our journeys.
Good. Good, it shouldn't, because the things you are about to see will be far stranger than me. I will tell you what I told them. I discovered your friend Trelemar. A mask was left behind at the scene of a crime. A knight was bringing something to me, a puzzle box, engraved with infernal script and writing. She was cut down by a creature called a Hell Knight. They are mortals that have made bargains with devils and become twisted and infused with infernal magic. Whatever creature this was, it dropped this broken mask. Well, when I received the box, I also received the mask, and after investigating it, I saw visions of you and your companions and this Trelemar. And I believe that Hell Knight was him. I believe it was him. Perhaps a vestige of his humanity had forced him to drop this clue, perhaps, a breadcrumb trail to follow. Now, I'm afraid that I do not know what has happened to him since, but I do know that he originally made his deal with Asmodeus. Now, in my world, a place called Toril, hundreds of years ago, Asmodeus rose to godhood. He slew another god and took his place. And as doing so, all of his contracts fell to his lieutenants, other archdevils, powerful allies. One of them now holds your friend's soul. I do not know which, but I am investigating it. I will find it as soon as I can. But your friends have already gone ahead. They travel through across the river Styx, deep into the first layer of hell, Avernus. It is a scarred battleground, where the blood war rages stronger and harder than anywhere else. Demons and devils clash in giant war machines, and ancient cities and bastions of twisted metal hold thousands of devils, slaves, mortal souls. It is no picnic. It will be dangerous. But if you can rescue your friend's soul, I believe that you will be doing more than just saving him. Something is afoot. Some plan involving this puzzle box. A mystery I'm yet to solve. But if you can stop him, I think that you will be a great ally in whatever is to come.
A question.
Of course.
If one of us was to fall in battle in the hells, what would happen?
What happens when you fall anywhere? Your soul will depart. But you may find that in the hells, the archdevils are very quick to try and persuade fallen souls They will try to make deals. Be wary. It may offer you a chance of salvation, but at what price? That is only for you to decide. But if you die, there is no saving you. The devils and the demons themselves, if you slay them on their home plane, they will just reform somewhere else. But you, I cannot guarantee the safety of your soul.
I am not entirely sure I have a second chance left.
Well, then I must ask you to weigh how much this friend is worth. I believe I saw in his memories that he risked considerable pain and his own life to save yours.
I am here, am I not? I have already made my answer.
Very good. Good. I've given a gift to your friends which will allow me to send you directly to them, wherever they are. This is a one-stop trip. You and your friends will need to find your own way home.
Fair.
Very well. She holds up a hand. She begins casting a ritual, and you see a large spherical sphere. A large spherical shape open up that begins to tear and rip and pull apart the very fabrics of reality. Meanwhile, for the rest of you,
Hello.
you followed Selvira's portal, and you arrived in a city called Baldur's Gate, a strange place to many of you, this being not your world anymore. From there, you were instructed to head to... There weren't cats.
Yeah,
Madness.
weird.
You were instructed to head to a place called the Temple of Kelemvor, where a secret gateway to a demi-plane that connects to the river Styx existed. Through Cam, you discovered that a Cambion, a fiend, had disguised itself as a member of the City Watch and was trying to influence the priests. It was trying to interrogate them. You stopped the devil, you convinced it to leave, and through that gained access to the temple. From there, you journeyed deep into its crypts, where a door was unlocked, and a great portal led through into a demi-plane, a grey, mist-like existence where a stone valley and not much else seemed to appear around you. And as you followed it, it led you down to the banks of a great green river, the waters swirling with spirits and undead, green polluted liquid lapping up onto the shores. And across the valley, a great draconic skeleton had been erected. But as you draw closer, the dragon skeleton animated and... None shall trespass here. And I believe we rolled initiative.
I believe we did.
But I didn't write it down, so roll it again.
Okay.
Okay. Thank God.
Also, I did a inspiring leader in
You
the
did.
first one. Everyone bar Juto should have 20 temp HP as well.
22.
I wrote inspiring instead of initiative because you were talking.
Whoopsie.
I got a natural 20.
Yeah, that includes you, Juto, as well.
Well, I got a natural 20, so it's 25.
What is this? Sorry.
Well, I got the extra 20.
What?
I just...
Usually 93.
You looking at hit points?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or Reynard.
What a
I
time
can't remember. Do I have advantage on?
No,
Not
that was
anymore.
a different thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Cam and Alzra.
Alzra.
Elora.
16.
Reynard.
16, but better.
Juto.
25.
It begins.
Cam.
19.
19. Alzra.
Nat 1.
Do you have a bonus? It doesn't
4 in
matter.
total. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
a bonus. Juto, you're not going to be in this round. You're going to come in
Good,
to save the
thank
day. So,
Can you kill it?
the
before I
river
turn up?
Styx, it wails as the ripples through the river Styx itself pass. You occasionally hear these as the souls pass along.
Delightful.
But the noise that first comes to hand as the great bone claw grips around a broken column. As this dragon, the Dracolich, begins pulling itself free. Reynard, you are the first to react.
No, another dragon. Brilliant. How do we kill one that's already dead? Do I know anything about dragons? I don't think I do.
Devils.
Does it look like it has any big glowing red weak spots? Like a game.
No,
want to shoot it in its weak spot.
You know that that's not going to fly. Sid, I don't know if we can get the mini cam up.
Yeah,
I've got a cool map, Sid.
there's a map.
If it needs to move, I can move it.
Okay, well,
He's trying.
Oh.
I was trying it, but then
right.
Feedback.
Have we frozen?
I think it probably crashed wire
the
across.
camera killed. Cast.
We'll be back.
We'll be back in a second. Our camera just destroyed our streaming software.
But you
As
can
it is
still
wont
hear
to.
us. So
They
it's
can
fine.
still hear us. We'll just carry on.
Okay, so first up, I will do a hunter's mark for
Okay.
a bonus action. And then I guess I'll back up as much I can. I don't know how much room I have to move.
Well, I mean, you can see it. They can't, but we can.
Oh yeah, there is actually a map. Okay. I won't back up.
Whoa, this map looks so good.
I'll go
It's
in
like the
around
coolest
The best map.
15, 20, 25. So I'm sort of going on to that little, I guess.
Yeah, and as
pier
you
there.
step out onto this rocky outcropping, you glance down and you can see haunted faces of dead souls swimming past in this river of green and black.
Ugh. Okay, I don't want to go in that. So yeah, I've hunter's marked the Dracolich, and I will shoot it twice.
Okay?
But sharpshooter.
You're going to sharpshoot it?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
Ooh. It's -5 a sharpshooter, isn't it?
Yes.
Uh,
There we go.
12 minus 5, 7 plus 9, so 16.
16 is not enough. It bounces off one of the Dracoliches.
What was that noise?
Large. It's kind of got like a horned head with this large kind of protruding horn.
God damn. Okay, yeah, both missed then.
Both miss.
Yeah, the other one was lower.
The bolts just go flying wide. Your pitiful weapons are nothing.
Wow.
It's Wilhelm.
Elora.
Okay. I am also going to try and shoot with the moon bow.
So you pull the moon bow off your back.
Twice.
Yep. So one of the feats of the moon bow is you can make 2 attacks.
Oh my god!
It begins.
Oh, that is a low roll.
So the highest is a 19.
19 does hit.
Oh, so there we go. Hey, I hit.
Come on. Remember us being enemies.
So we are now, bitch. 2, so 6, 7. So 7 radiant damage and 8 piercing damage.
So 15 damage total. So the arrow, this kind of blazing arrow of light, because the moonbow doesn't use regular ammunition, you kind of pull it back, fire it. It blasts against the Dracolich's body as it erupts across its face, reflecting. Would you like to move or bonus action?
No, just gonna chill here.
Scoot back a tiny bit.
Chill here.
Cam Buckland.
I'm itching my armpit and finishing off the wine.
Okay.
I put it in. Can you not? And I'm just going to cast Spiritual Weapon within 60 feet.
I forgot you have that. I have miniatures for it and I don't have them.
Oh, man.
Classic old use a dice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, so it's almost.
You can put it there and then it's next to it.
Spiritual weapon right in front of
In which case I can attack with it. It looks like a Guandao,
Okay.
Nice.
About that.
the old one. And I'm going to attack with it, if that's okay.
I mean, yes. You
Thank
don't need to
you.
ask my permission.
5
Oh boy.
plus 10, 15.
That is not enough. The Dracolich roars back as the Guanal swipes through there. You are rolling
like-
garbage,
Wobbling in front of him.
as always. Cool.
I stink, by the way.
That was a
Can-
bonus action, by the way, to cast Spiritual Weapon. You still have an action.
I can just use an action to stay.
I'm just gonna.
Drink wine.
Yeah, that my action would be to very calmly
Really?
put the wine away.
Well, that's what he's doing.
Nice.
The Dracolich takes to the air somehow with these bony, flesh-coloured wings.
Oh, he got close to me. Oh no. Oh, well, he's sort of going back and forth. Yeah, he wants to go away from me.
It lands in amongst all of you and lets out this bellowing roar. I need everybody to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh.
The Bone Squad does not need to make wisdom saving.
Cool. Bone Squad.
So,
I'm not
Alzra's four
Oh,
skeletons.
28.
No, you don't. You don't.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18 and I have a +10 for
Plus
wisdom.
10 wisdom.
Very wise, Tom.
I got
Okay.
plus 10.
28.
So 28,
20.
20,
16.
16,
20.
20. Everybody except Ken Buckland, you feel this wave of fear just wash over you. But you have faced things like this before. This thing has no fear for you. You have faced the Lady of Death itself. But Ken Buckland, you soil yourself. It has been 3 years since you've been in this sort of mortal peril, and it suddenly hits you. This thing terrifies you.
Holy fucking shit.
It actually smells better after you shit itself.
It will then attempt to bite Cam Buckland and then claw Reynard and
Doesn't want to do that.
one of the Bone Squad.
Bros!
So Cam Buckland, that is a 27 to hit you.
Yeah.
You take 23 points of damage, 18 of which piercing, 5 of lightning. As it pierces down, lightning kind of crackles down its jaws. You can see like bits of blue hide still attached to it. Reynard,
Cool.
20 to hit,
Oh, God. Okay.
14 slashing damage.
Okay.
Bone Squad, 19 to hit.
Oh, it just hits.
14 points of slashing damage.
Oh, one of them's dead.
We'll put him
Only
down
boy.
because you can technically reanimate
Yeah.
him. So you just watch as he just tears one down.
Shatters the bone.
Undead are nothing. Sounds like a
His
xylophone.
voice is going to get really sore really
No,
quick.
it's fine. My voice will be fine.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Alza.
I'm just going to cast Blight on this dude.
Okay.
Oh, bam.
4th level.
Nice.
Now, interestingly, I was reading Alza's character sheet. You have a thing which means necrotic damage. If it has resistance, it doesn't apply. Normally, this thing's
What,
resistant
really?
to necrotic damage. Alza's necrotic power is so strong that even this undead creature cannot resist the power. Like she's
Wow.
crackling
Well, that's
black light.
Perfect for where we are.
Yeah.
So your con save is
Lucky as well.
17.
Con save of 17. Okay. That is a 15.
Way! So 8d8 damage, please.
Yeah, roll it.
Jeez.
8,
love
9, 10, 11,
Wow.
12, 13, 14 for the first 4.
No, you got 2 sevens there.
19.
Did I? 19?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't read.
You got 14. You got 20 there,
That's-
dude. You rolled a 2 sevens, a 5, and a 1. That's 20 damage.
Oh, 20. I
That's
can't
a 7
read.
as well.
20 plus that.
7, 8, 9. Oh my god, I
17.
can't count. 17. So
So 37.
37 damage.
Damn.
It's quite late. We are playing very late here. So 37 and
8:40.
plus the previous one.
It's bedtime.
It's my
Oh, it's my bedtime normally.
I would have been.
So you
Nice.
watch as this black lightning crackles up and down the creature's body. As it roars in defiance at you. Would you like to move?
I might move back a tad.
I thought she was reversing.
Beep, beep. Let's do 1, 2. Let's go here.
Okay.
Yar.
Yep. And then as a bonus action, do you want to command the bone squad?
I'm going to command the Bone Squad to also move back with me. Bone
Form
Squad!
the bone shield.
Form the Bone Squad shield. Let's go, Bone
Laura,
Bros.
2 creepy skeletons kind of start surrounding you.
Silently, just like
Hi, friends!
So you've got 2
Okay.
archer skeletons and 2 shield skeletons, haven't you?
2 swords, 2 archers, yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of Alzra's turn, I'm going to use its legendary action.
Cool.
Its wings start beating dramatically. I need Cam and Reynard to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, next to the pool of souls. That's what it's called, right?
17.
17.
The pool of souls.
Dexterity saving throw for Reynard.
I thought it was strength. Oh,
Nope.
I prefer dexterity. 11.
11. You both take 14 bludgeoning damage,
Oh man,
and you are knocked prone.
Oh man.
Oh, that's fine. You're not in the river.
I'm not launched, am I?
And then this
Okay,
thing
good.
Hello.
Oh, it lands behind everybody.
Did you think you could flee?
Darkness will always find you.
Top of the round, a glowing portal appears in the air. And coming flying through it, you see a very familiar, very welcome tiefling in red robes, Guandao in hand. Do you want to
Perfect
pass me a mini?
timing.
We don't have your proper mini because we don't know where it's gone.
I know where it is. It's just not.
Where do you want to land?
On it.
Can I almost like land on it like I just come through already flying through, like to ready to attack.
Sure. So you land on top of the creature.
Damn.
And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go for a straight up chain breaker, like a Guandao hit.
Yep. Are you on a flurry?
Yeah, do you know what? I'll do the full attack, extra attack, and flurry.
Yep. So 4 attacks.
Yeah. Oh, first attack is a 14.
Miss.
Yeah.
So you strike, but the strike goes wide as you're flying through the air.
Wow. 16.
Miss. Strikes the bone, but doesn't quite have enough force to penetrate and go through. You got 2 more
Just your
attacks.
one cool moment. Your one cool moment in the whole thing.
Hey.
15 plus 20, 25.
That's a hit.
That's with my fist.
Yes, because it's unarmed strike.
That's a 7.
They do count as magical blows.
That's a
9 plus.
19.
Hits just. So you feel like this bone that you've kind of weakened with one strike, you slam down again and hear it snap.
9
9
points
more.
of damage.
How irritating. At the end of your turn, it's going to whip its tail up and try and strike you.
Bring it now.
27.
Yeah, that'll do. Hit.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. As it slams into the back of you.
But it does it to itself as well, right?
No.
Ah.
Reynard.
I'm gonna stand up. Obviously.
Obviously.
Do
you fall in?
No. Stand up. 5. Can I jump over to this?
Sure, it's a 5-foot gap. Just roll an athletics check for me.
Okay.
No?
I'll just run round.
You like, look at it and you're like,
I'm going to fail it. That's why I'm not doing it. I want to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Yep. So you empower Wilhelm with thorny vines.
Thorny Vines, and then I will shoot twice, and I've got Hunter's Mark on it still. So, 18 plus...
So no sharpshooter.
No
you hit with that
sharpshooter.
one.
So 12 was 1, 18 plus 11 was... No, 13.
Just tell me the 2 attacks finals.
16 and a million.
16 misses, higher one hits.
31 hits. I'm sorry, I'm trying to 1d8,
It's been a while since we played these
a
characters.
d6 for Thunder, and a d6 for Hunter's Mark,
And Ensnaring Strike.
and the Ensnaring Strike. So 3, 7, 13, plus 6, 19 damage on that one shot.
19.
And for Ensnaring Strike, they need to make a Strength save.
18.
Alright.
Is it fine? So these little vines kind of grow out from the crossbow bolt,
Yeah.
but it just flexes one wing and it just bursts.
Yeah, he just uses that as a new piece of armor.
It's got a lot of bone men in its way. So at the end of your turn, Reynard, it beats its wings again. Juto, can you, in fact, Juto, Elora, Alzra, and the Bone Squad, can you all make dexterity saving throws for me, please?
Oh, damn.
Hold on tight, Bone Squad. Here we go.
11.
That's if you make the saving throw.
15.
23.
23, 15,
11.
11. Bone Boys.
Bone Boys.
The Brones.
1. 17, 18, 19, 20 for 1.
Okay.
Oh, that's cocked.
Super cool.
8, 9, 10, 11 for another one.
Okay.
And that 20, 23 for another one.
So one Bone Squad and Juto, as this thing's beating its wings, Juto, you manage to just hold on to its body as you're being knocked around. Everybody else, so Elora, Alzra, and 2 of the Bone Squad, you guys are knocked prone and you will take 14 points of damage. I believe that the Bone Squad...
Bone Squad are done. They're toast.
No, one of them's still up.
One's still up.
But this guy is like, ha-ha!
Bone Boy!
All those bones from them, do they like fly in my direction? Ow!
Oh, I love these guys.
It's legendary actions for this turn. That was at the end of Reynard's.
Can't do
Elora.
So I will stand up.
I realised I could shoot it when it hit me.
I want to go...
You go... Oh, sorry, it should have been you. Yeah, sorry.
Wait, is it? Because
Yeah, it's fine. You go and then we'll have Cam go after this.
oh, okay. So
Fuck it.
I mean, you're frightened by it anyway.
Yeah, I shot myself. Yeah, nice. Canon.
Can I?
TM rules.
I was gonna do an AOE type spell, but Juto's on it now, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just shoot it twice.
Okay, go for it.
Because lol.
pretty good.
17, I don't know. What is it to hit with this, actually?
It's on
It
the
doesn't-
actions.
Is it?
Yeah.
Plus 11, yeah. No. So 28.
That hits.
And, yep, they'll both hit.
Yep, they both hit.
They both hit. They both hit. So,
2 more blasts of light from the bow.
so radiant damage 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 radiant damage, and then 7, 8, 19 piercing.
So that is a total of 34 for both attacks. So we go to like 1.
She's doing things with.
So again, you watch as these blasts of light are kind of, blowing parts of its bones off of this Dracolich, but it still roars and fights ferociously. Ken Buckley.
Can I whisper something to you?
Yeah?
Because I don't want the pie to know.
Yeah, come around.
Just how much he shit himself.
It smells so bad.
How much shit is in my pants?
Probably should unplug your mic if you can.
Secret
I'm
chatter.
not listening. La 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 la.
Can I insta-kill this? Okay.
I think he wants me to get off the dragon.
Okay.
Oh, right.
So you got Okay. Alright, so Cam, do we have we use this guy.
Why is there another person?
You just keep hold of that. Cam comes around the corner, standing boldly. What'd you do?
And I just look proud.
Yeah,
as
you
I
look super proud and point at the Dracolich or something.
and cut through it.
Do you do anything?
No, I'm just.
So you just that. Okay, yeah. So
I
he
am no longer
stands
fearful
quietly.
of this.
It's the dupe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, I didn't move it when it did its wings, but that's fine. It will just move now. Oop.
No!
The dragon is flying.
Doesn't like being hit by this glowy bow.
Globo.
So can it?
Alzra, you can make an attack of opportunity against this thing, but you do have disadvantage
I will do it.
because you are prone.
I am prom. I shall.
What are you attacking with? Your sword?
My sword,
Your
please.
giant
My
Sephiroth
giant-
katana?
9 life stealer longsword.
Yes, mama.
That's a 4.
This is with disadvantage as well, so just in case you get lower than a 4.
That's an 8. I failed.
You got to swing it. It's already flying up through the air as it swings past. The dragon lands. Pretty little elf, put away your little needle. It's going to bite you and try and claw you twice. 17 to hit.
Just.
You take 18 plus 5, you take 23 points of damage. And its first claw, 29 to hit. 14 damage. Second claw is a 21. 14 more damage.
Oh man.
Laura's going down.
Wow.
Nah.
What this? The bow has been blasting away at it, and it hates it. It does not seem to like it at all. Alzra,
Noted.
I'm torn so hard between things. I have so many things I can do.
it's kind of why, I thought we'd kick things off with the combat so
great.
we can get back into the swing
Love
of
it.
things. Technically, this is only a medium encounter.
Oh, really?
This is.
Yeah.
Gee
You
whiz.
guys are level 15.
Yeah, there's a lot of us as well.
Yeah.
I
mean, well, right now you're 4 level 15s, because I don't know what Cam's doing, but so it's probably a hard encounter at this point. Look at his
Yeah,
fucking
genuinely.
grin. Look, he's like, can you make a saving throw, actually, Cam? You would have had a saving throw at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw.
Sure. That's a 2. Plus
You're rolling so bad.
10, 12.
12. You are still terrified. But clearly you're not, because you're standing so proud.
Holding it in nicely.
I am going to.
Yes.
I'm going to hold up my lantern and I'm going to turn undead.
What?
You're going to turn undead?
Turn undead.
Hell, okay. Remind me, you don't have to destroy it, because
No,
it's way too powerful.
you need to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 17.
Wisdom saving throw. 21.
Oh.
God damn, okay.
You hold up your lantern, invoking the symbol of the Raven Queen. Begone, undead! And it just...
Oh.
Your little bitch of a goddess. dice has no power.
Swearing.
Dude? What the hell?
Dude!
In
Rude.
this day and age.
Hey, Dracolich?
Doesn't like the Raven Queen. What's that say?
Rude.
It's like 233, man. What the hell?
Yeah, this is on you.
I'd say he was a nice guy.
The true.
Is that your action?
That is my
Go
action.
stand up.
I would like to. I would like to stand up because I'm laying down on the ladder. Get lost!
Move the bottom square.
I like the idea that you're
Go
like
away!
laying down in like a nice pose, like.
You've got 15 feet of movement if you like. You can get next to him.
Yeah, let's get right next to him. Let's get close.
Cool.
Whee!
Nice. At the top of the round, Juto.
I'm gonna attack him with a Guandao, attack, extra attack, and then I'm gonna step of the wind, disengage, and hop off.
So you can
Where
make
do you
2
wanna go?
attacks
So 2
and then you can
attacks,
step
and then I'll
off. Yep.
go. Let me do the first thing first.
Yep.
Natural 20!
Yes.
And a 25.
Okay, so do
That
the
was a
natural 20
solid
first.
clap.
Remember, you double the weapon dice, not the enchantment dice. I kind of have my hard rule on enchantment.
Okay, so it is 4 plus 7, so that's 11. Or is, so it's just the
Double
not the
4.
bonus.
So
Yeah,
so
double 4, so
8.
Plus
15.
7, so 15.
And then the
And then 1d6 of fire, 1d6 of cold.
6 damage in total, 3 of each.
Okay, so another 6.
And then
That's 21 from the first attack, and then the second attack is
second
just
attack hit as well.
so d4, d8 plus whatever,
6, 7, 8, 9, 13.
13, and then 2d6 from that as well.
Oh
For
wow.
8 points, so 4 and 4 again.
Not in the second one was such a good roll.
So you rolled how much on the first one? 13.
Yeah.
So it's 21 altogether for that second.
For that one as well. So it's 42 damage across both attacks. Cool.
And
And
then,
then
step of the wind.
Where
and
you
then,
want to go?
Yeah, can I jump off behind the Bone Bros?
Yeah.
I got 50
Yeah. No, you've got slow fall. You literally fly off.
Yeah, I just
you're a
don't
cool
want-
monk. You just sail through the air.
Yeah.
Easy.
Cool, got me.
Cool. At the end of your go, it will tail attack Reynard. It's only a 16.
No, it doesn't hit.
Okay, so this time you actually bring the, your armored arm up.
Yeah.
You're knocked back.
I'm also going to use a reaction to shoot it.
Oh, I forgot you can do this.
Yeah. So 3, no,
Nope.
14.
Miss.
Oh no, sorry, 16.
16 still misses.
Nah.
But it's now it's Cam's go. I'm going to get the initiative order right this time.
Cam, standing triumphantly, will raise his hands out and mass cure wounds, which is a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point within 60 foot. So I think I can get everybody.
You can get everyone, yeah. Every player
And,
character, yeah.
This is at 6th level, so it's 3d8
Whoa!
plus Wizzy.
We don't
Or
roll
it's
it.
D8.
You may.
He's got it.
3d8.
Please don't roll it on that tiny shelf.
Please roll it in the
roll
tray.
it in the
Yeah,
tray.
the tray.
Or on that
Big
space
tray.
that Rhiannon's pointing
Big
to.
tray.
Just not on the tiny shelf, please.
Big tray. Big
No.
tray.
What the fuck?
That was good.
Plus
7.
wisdom is 5. 12.
So 12 hit points, everybody.
Nice.
Wow.
Thank you.
Everyone, that's everybody.
Yeah.
That's a whole 5 people.
So wait, 12 HP healed.
Yep.
Yep.
4
So
people.
people.
Oh, that's more than you ever did in Lightfall.
And can my spiritual weapon come in and attack?
Sure, it's a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
You are still technically at disadvantage because you're still frightened.
Yeah.
Even though it's the weapon is attacking. I hate that shell.
It's so dumb.
He rolls on the tiniest space.
Why?
It's like a
So much space.
He
to
will
roll.
not, like, you could push your iPad further forward and still.
15.
Nope. The spiritual weapon sails through the air as the Dracolich pulls its head back at the last second.
It's like a sharp stone
Reynard.
dice, and you're throwing it at glass screen.
I am, yeah.
It's
Gorilla Glass, though, you know?
I
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put away my crossbow and in the same movement pull out the Greybell sword,
Black Hearth Blade.
Black Hearth Blade.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna freaking bring it down on him and do a destructive wave.
Bring the
On
pain
him.
train.
Tell us what that does, Tom Hazel.
So I strike the ground. In this case, I'm striking.
No,
him.
yeah, it's with the Black Earth Blade. You literally strike the ground and then.
Okay, I pin it into the ground, and a burst of divine energy ripples out from me.
Jeez.
So anything within range, I can choose what it hits. So
So
it'll
you
hit.
don't hit any of your allies.
And it has to do a Constitution save.
That is a con save, you said.
Yeah.
17. I believe it takes half damage.
Half damage. Sweet. I do 5d6 radiant damage.
Is it 5d6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least I'm casting it at 5th level.
Yeah, no, it is 5d6. Yeah. It's normal level.
Crikey.
Cool.
Okay. Bam! 6,
Damn.
6, 12, 13, 16, 17.
17 points.
17 radiant.
This wave erupts, kind of cascading the Dracolich and like. Pitiful.
Alright.
I thought it was pretty cool. Axel him instead then.
Bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action Axel.
Sure.
Throw that out, throw my
So, hang on. So, hang on a second here. You put the crossbow away. That's for
crossbows
free.
away.
Drawing it, you can't draw Axel at the same time.
Oh, can I not use a command word and it just flies out?
You have to wield it. You
Oh.
can't just have it like Axel out of. You know what? No, rule of cool, fine. But in the future,
Rule of cool.
Because I do command it like when it's away from me
yeah,
as well.
sure.
So I
Go on,
guess.
just make an attack roll.
Okie dokie, Mark. Thank you.
It's rule of cool of like you hit the ground and then you just like say the word and it flies out of the scabbard.
Natural one.
Never mind.
Wow.
Ear Laura.
Hello.
Get it stuck in the sheath.
Well, at the end of Reynard's turn, sorry, it is going to.
Put Axel there. There we go.
Where is real Cam?
He is hiding in here.
What, behind the sarcophagus.
He can still hit you. You have cover.
I'm sobbing.
You have cover. His tail comes smashing down on the sarcophagus because he also knows where you are. He has blind sense.
Do I?
19 to hit.
Do I have disadvantage on this save?
It's not a saving throw. I
not a
just
save?
rolled to hit you. 19 to hit you.
Yeah.
Yep. You take 14 points of damage. 16 points. Of
Wait, I
damage.
heal myself, don't I?
You did.
How much was it?
12.
Yeah.
So just take 4 more damage or whatever. You take 16 points of
Yeah,
damage.
done.
Can you make a concentration check for me as well for spiritual weapon? So Constitution saving throw.
Yes. 19 plus
Done.
something else.
Easy. That was at the end of Reynard's turn in now, Laura.
I know.
Okay.
We should roll there.
I would like to cast Moonbeam on the Dracolich, please.
Yep. What level?
5.
5. So straight down.
So he needs to make a Constitution save throw.
Is it now or at the start of his turn?
At the start. Wait. When it enters the spells area for the first time,
Yeah,
or
okay,
its turn,
we'll do it now.
or its turn starts there.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it because it's its turn next anyway. Was it Constitution?
Yes, please.
31.
Yep, that'll pass.
It's almost like it's very tough.
Yeah, I'm starting to
Almost.
get that.
Almost.
Spiritual weapons, not concentration.
Oh, is it not? There you go. Thanks. Did chat tell you that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thought they did. Well remembered. It's been a while.
Yeah, has been
It's
a
been a while
while.
since we last played D&D. Oh wait, no.
You're such a...
27, so half
Yeah,
of
like that.
27.
going to
Would
die.
be 13. So you can see now the creature's bones and body is falling apart. It's sustained multiple big blows as this moonbeam cascades down upon it, and it kind of. No, I must guard the river. You will not best me. And he is going to.
Leave?
I want to get away.
He's going to leave, right? He's leaving. He's gone. Awesome.
He will.
Nice.
He will actually.
Leave. Wait, oh no.
It's the boy. It's the
Oh,
boy.
here we go.
Oh, he's doing
So,
that line at
you are
the
going to get some attacks of opportunity. Elora, Reynard, Alzra. Elora, you're at disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon in melee. Reynard, you had the sword, so it's with the Black Earth Blade.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Alzra,
it
you
is.
get an attack opportunity.
23 with disadvantage.
28. Wait, do I don't have disadvantage. 28.
28, 23 hits.
22.
Both hits. Hits.
Oh wait, so this does quite a bit actually, doesn't it?
D8 plus 3.
5 radiant damage.
Yep.
And 11 piercing damage.
So 16 total.
Nice. I did 12 to it.
12 points from Reynard.
Black Earth Blade.
I did 8 damage.
8 damage.
Can I do Touch of Death on that, or not allowed?
Do you want to? You want to spend Channel Divinity? So you watch as Alza is the last one to hit it as it's kind of fleeing away. Laura blasts it at point blank range. Reynard, you strike at it with a Black Earth Blade. And then Alzra plunges this long Sephiroth-style katana blade with these runes. These, is it 9, I think?
Yeah, 9 of them.
9 glowing runes, 3 of which are colored like glowing. As it plunges in, so you do an extra 25 damage, so you do 33 points of damage.
Wow. Nice.
9 Life Stealer. What's the effect on a creature that has 100 less hit points?
Oh, it doesn't work on undead.
Dead. No, never mind then.
So, what?
Damn it!
And you just watch as around you, these bones just crumble around you, falling to pieces.
Bones.
As it's destroyed.
It's destroyed. Oh my god!
Clutch
Oh, it was just
play.
about to do a massive line attack on all of us.
It was
as well.
about to do, which I completely forgot it had. This is me being a bad DM because I'm tired. Completely forgot it had lightning breath.
Wow, that would have sucked.
90 foot long, 5 foot wide line of lightning. DC 20 dexterity saving throw. On a fail, it deals 12 d10 lightning damage.
What?
Minimum of 66. Like that's its average is 66.
That's mental.
And I
This
was
is
about
why
to
he
just go.
put. Oh my god, Juto only has this many hit points
Yeah,
in the group chat the
in
other
group
day.
chat that made me poop
Oh
myself a
no,
little bit.
no, that's for other things.
Yeah.
Great. That's future Juto problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you watch as this Dracolich just crumbles around you, and as the bones hit the stone, some of them fall into the river. The bones just begin to fizzle and dissipate into dust.
Cam stood there triumphantly, just like nodding at everyone. Well done. And then will brush himself off and slowly walk towards this sarcophagus over here.
I mean,
and just-
Alzra, Elora, Juto, and I think Reynard all have a perception enough to see amongst
I
that
have a
broken
perception check of
sarcophagus.
20. Passive perception is 20.
They see Cam like hiding behind this broken
still doing
sarcophagus.
it. He just like looks around and is like, oh, something on the floor. He's gonna duck behind the rubble and then I'm
And
gonna
then
get
the
up.
real you pops up.
Oh, Cam, you were very valiant in that
Thanks,
battle.
guys. You feel the heels?
have you-
Feel the heels.
That was great.
Just a question. Have you pooped yourself?
No, it's just
It smells really
it's the
bad.
smelly river.
Yeah,
The
Just the
river.
really smelly river.
I think the trousers were stained before we got here.
Juto! And Laura's just going to
gonna say.
run at Juto and give her a massive hug.
I'll return the hug back. Princess, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful.
I'm glad to see you. Do you see what's happened here?
Cam is very overweight, very bearded, disheveled.
Juto! Woo! I'm gonna come in for a huge
I think
hug.
he's drunk already, by the way.
I smell like shit. And BO and wine.
I will tolerate it. Mr. Human, I see fatherhood has made you very relaxed.
I'm so chill. It's so good. But also, you're doing that thing without the fangs.
Oh, smiling.
Yeah. Oh, then now you're doing the fangs.
Yes, I believe
It's a
I'm
little scary.
happy to see you. And then I do a full fang smile.
Is she
Wow.
possessed? I think she's possessed.
Juto,
Reynard.
it's been. Can I hug you?
I'll offer a hand
Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Yeah.
and then I'll pull you in for a hug.
Okay. Oh, she's gonna kill me.
It has been a long time.
It's been way too long.
How are you as steward of Greybell?
Yeah, steward. I knew it was steward when they offered it to me. I didn't hear ruler. It's great, actually incredible. Everyone's happy, I think. No one's tried to assassinate me, so I must be doing something right. That's what rulers do, right?
Yeah. No assassinations is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Out of interest, Alzra, what are you doing while they're having this lovely reunion?
I'm just tending to my poor bone men. Just,
Do you want to animate dead them back?
I'm going to
You've got a
animate
third
them.
level spell slot.
Yeah, I'll animate them back and
So
be like,
Juto, you look over and you just see this like all in black, like dark armor, like raven hair with skulls, this giant katana sword, just raise a hand and this black mist pours off of it, and then these bone men just and then they silently stand next to them.
welcome back. I'm sorry you fell. It's lovely to see
Juto,
you.
this is Ausra.
Hello.
Wonderful to meet you. You are a powerful woman.
So are you.
I was very impressed by your
Slowly
skills.
Extend a hand.
I'll give you a very awkward hand back. It's a thing I'm learning.
Me too.
Okay.
I'll just give the weirdest handshake.
If you
This is the most awkward handshake.
you can if you
You can grab
just
the
grab-
hand.
This
The
works.
skeleton men come up.
Oh, please, meet.
Nice to meet you. What is your name?
This is
Awkward handshake.
Conquest.
Conquest.
And then another one comes up.
This is famine.
I'll shake hands. Famine.
Pestilence. And war.
What? I'm sensing a theme here.
Yes, I think the names are very apt, especially for what we're about to do.
They didn't want my flower crowns though.
Oh,
I tried.
but have you noticed? And I point to my hair.
I love it so much.
The blooms you sent me have preserved well, and in my hair, so where my old red flowers were, are now like a crown of blue flowers, of Alora's flowers.
I mean, it sounds like you're smiling. So Brasaris must be going well.
There are many trials and tribulations, and I don't really think I'm suited to court life. There's a lot of talking involved. I must admit, Yuan Yang does most of the talking, and I stand behind her and look menacing when I need to.
The
While this is happening,
Amazing.
can I stealthily walk towards the river
Yeah.
and have a little look at it?
Stealth check.
My passive perception is 20.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see. I think you have the highest, so we're gonna see if Cam can beat it.
7.
Total. Really?
You're
I
on
thought you
a
were
4.
good at sneaking.
You rolled a
I am
4.
not good at sneak.
I thought you were good at sneaking for some reason.
No.
I mean, you see Cam just quietly walking over towards the river. I mean, it's not inherently anything like
I'm gonna
dodgy.
look at it.
Yeah.
Looks like water.
It
Ish.
is. There is definitely liquid.
Goopy.
It is green, viscous. And occasionally you see like a body literally swim past with like a haunted face. Like kind of be pulled along.
I thought you meant like a skeleton's doing a backstroke.
No, it's like y'all have seen Disney's Hercules over there.
Like
Like
Lord of the Rings.
yeah, Lord of the Rings, the marsh folk. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Spirits of the marsh.
I'm gonna physically, it's gonna be really obvious me weighing things up in my head. And then I'm gonna start taking my trousers and pants off. And
Cam?
start dipping them in the river.
Cam.
What do you dip in the river?
My trousers
Yep.
and underwear.
So you put your trousers and underwear in the river.
Like
What?
shit encrusted as
Oh right, I see you're washing your
Washing
pants.
the
Being responsible dad.
Can you make a
In the river
can you make a
itself.
dexterity saving throw for me?
See any other rivers around?
Oh, can I try and stop this?
Natural one! Natural one!
Never mind.
That's a 4.
Can we trade Cam in for someone useful?
Touches the water.
Oh god. Oh no.
You're putting your
Trousers. So you're
you
kind of
dunk
dipping.
like you dipping or you
No,
dunk?
I am tentative because I do see all
Yeah,
their
I was-
bodies.
Someone in
I'm not
caps
that
in chat
dumb.
just says,
Yeah, okay.
"What are you doing?"
So you see a man with his butt hanging out, like dipping his clothes and kind of, but you're trying not
I
to.
see a bit
It's
of it's
quite-
nat 20 as well.
Quite dainty.
Right, okay. So you swirl it around for a bit, and obviously
Oh yeah, he did roll a nat 20.
it
Yeah.
smells like his
Oh,
penis
God.
is huge.
Oh god.
And you can
Sorry,
see it's
Dee Dee.
getting rid of whatever trace of soil was in there.
Fecal matter.
And you kind of pull it back up, and they're dripping with this green viscous goo. And as it hits the stone, there is like a fizzle sound.
Oh.
Cam? Please. I really want you to be dressed right now, but I think that might hurt you if you put them on.
Has anyone got Prestidigi
teleportation.
Press the.
No.
No.
Can I just like move him? Just move him
So you
away.
like just pick him up and like drag
I just
him
want
back.
to
What
drag
are my
him back.
pants?
This is terribly,
I left my pants in the
terribly
river.
disrespectful.
If you left your pants in the river, they are gone.
My pants.
These are souls. You're putting your
You're gonna have to
shit
go commando.
in the river of souls. What are you
I'm so sorry.
thinking?
I thought this would be a really dramatic mini-series.
I really just want to write that one
But
down.
I forgot Cam.
You're putting shit in the river of souls.
It's not like it's gonna make it any worse.
These are souls of people.
Yeah, I lost a
beings.
part of my soul with
Please
that.
stop, please.
I've stopped.
Cam,
I think
you're
that's-
upset.
So you have your trousers, but your pants are gone.
Yeah.
Please put them back on.
Did
You're not going
anyone
to
think
wash
to
them
bring
here.
Cam a change of clothes? Because honestly,
They're
we should
fizzy.
have thought of it, but I
The
don't
ones I
have
put on
it.
the trousers.
He's a grown man.
Are you
think
putting them
so?
on?
No, I'm just looking at them. Like
Is
how
he
They're wet. They're like
okay?
soaked.
But you said they were fizzing or something like that.
Is he real?
It's when it hit the stone. There's like almost like a steam. Like it's like a. Poof, it turns into a smoke.
Yeah, you don't want to put your genitals next to that.
Looks pretty bad.
Yeah, no. Maybe not wash clothes in the
In the River of Souls.
river of souls.
Very few options.
I feel like that shouldn't be a warning that should ever leave anyone's mouth. Never wash your pants in the River of Souls.
Do we not have like a water
Elora,
skin or something?
you hear like the sound of like a wood creaking.
Can I see where it's coming? Oh,
You look behind you and you
Yes.
can see in the distance. It's still a ways away, but you see a long ferry boat with a hooded figure with a long stick and a lantern dangling off the edge of it with a green flame.
Bowser!
I'm guessing we'd need to board that.
Is that where we need to go next?
Is that for us?
First of all, I'm very sorry for Cam disrespecting the souls.
I'm very sorry.
Let's just do this.
Wait.
Let's just get.
I'm gonna open my
The
trap.
bone squatter stood right behind you, and two of them have hands on their sword.
Whoa!
They're not moving, but they're just stood right behind you.
If I could interject,
Can you let Colin and Fred and William or whatever?
Their names, Cam. It's not their names.
Not their names.
if I could interject, Mr. Human, I have a gift from you, from a Drake,
From me? From him?
from him, for you.
For me?
Yes. However, I need you to look after this.
With my life,
You are
I-
not to sell this.
why would I sell it?
Because you sold everything else we gave you.
Everything, all these magic items that you had, they're gone.
The
paid
legend
a
of you
lot for
selling everything has made it all the way to
A
Brasaris.
legend.
You do realise
It's not a good tale.
that we're all rather wealthy now and could help you with this if you just asked us.
We could have sent you much coin.
I'm fine. I didn't need those old rusty little relics dusting up the place.
Nimbus?
What place?
They had sentimental
home.
value, surely.
It's sentimental.
Regardless, here is the armor.
Asshole.
Please put it on. Do not sell it. Adric will know, and he will not be happy.
Quite expensive. Say thanks.
It is studded leather armor, but clearly made from scales of red dragon hide.
Is it from it? Has he got dandruff?
If you search in your inventory, try it. It's called dragon scale armor.
Amazing.
So
You
take
hear
these
the
things,
faint
please.
sound of a boat mooring against the pier,
Dragon skin.
and a hooded figure, gaunt, not skeletal, but deathly gaunt, sunken eyes blazing like flames. Mortal, do you wish to travel the river?
I think that's what we're meant to do.
That's the plan.
Where's your destination?
Where is our destination? It's in my other notebook.
Avernus.
Avernus, first lair of the nine
Is that
hells,
really where our destination was?
battlefield
Yes.
of the blood war.
Sweet. I heard it's great this time of year.
Interesting place for mortals to travel.
Why?
There is a price that is to be paid. An offering must be made for passage.
What is his offering?
Whatever you offer.
Nothing?
There's a faint grin, and the eyes burn a little deeper. If you wish to test my patience, the ferryman is willing to accept.
No. 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 What would be a suitable offering?
There have been many.
What was your favourite?
Oh boy.
I mean,
You must offer what you think the journey is worth.
it doesn't look like a good carriage.
Please stop insulting people. I'd really like to.
No one
not
else is
insult-
talking. Just interrupt me at any point.
Juto, please help. Oh my goodness.
I am
How? It's been 3 years and it feels like it's been 3 minutes. Honestly, I don't know how I forgot this.
Juto, you look great, by the way. I'm loving this flower thing going on.
God.
Has the armor covered his groin?
It's got like a leather. It's got
so
like a
well.
leather skirt part to it, but it's too short. So just
Just the tip.
yeah,
I'm
it's hanging down. And like little hairy legs, like little stick hairy legs, like poke out into his boots.
I have travelers.
The trousers are still drying.
I have travelers' clothes apparently. Like, I don't-
Welcome to the Lightfall.
That's your clothes.
that's my clothes. I forget that then. You
I've
don't
got
have those.
traveller's clothes in my backpack. I've just forgotten.
Alice
No,
was
they're
just
your-
rubbing her
those were your
temples.
clothes, the
Just
travelers
rubbing her
are my
temples.
Alzra,
Yes.
do you know what a good offering would be? I don't want to give up, my life.
I have a short sword.
You offer what you think the journey is worth.
That's all I can offer.
Do not simply think of your material possessions. Anything can be offered to the ferryman
Can I offer Reynard?
Oi.
if he is yours to offer. But I
think
see
so.
no ownership of his soul.
He doesn't own anybody. No.
Yeah, I'm taking.
I would
thank you.
accept a soul coin if you have
What's
those.
that soul coin?
You have never travelled to the hells before, Elven One.
No.
A soul coin is the soul of a mortal pressed into physical form.
Oh great.
Why would we
It's
have
used
that?
as a currency amongst the devils and traders of Avernus.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
And
That is the nature of devils.
what happens to one of us if we were to offer our souls?
Oh, a very grand prize.
I mean,
We're here to save one.
yeah.
Well, I know, but we need to get across there first.
It need not be your soul. The ferryman is no devil. It could be a portion of your charms or your intellect. It could be memory. It could be skills in battle, the knowledge of a spell. Many things. A treasured heirloom, a magical relic. The ferryman accepts all.
Kim has handed Mark a sheet of paper.
So, are you saying that to him?
I just wonder what would happen.
I mean, I can't tell you
Just a
until.
little, just to get me back.
I mean, you have to tell him. Like, I can't tell you unless you ask him.
Could I offer for all of us
Yes.
some years of my life?
Juto.
Cunning price to pay for one who does not age. But it is one the ferryman will accept.
Wait, what? You're.
If anyone's going to offer that, it should be me.
It might age me.
You can't be this desperate to age. Juto, no, you can't do that.
Well, as a point, Juto hasn't aged in 3 years either. Elora and Juto do not look a day different from when you left them.
Timeless body, y'all.
Same.
Sisters!
Any years of my life gets me closer to the Raven Queen, so...
Morbid. Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Are you literally making that wailing noise and then
Can-
caca?
Yeah.
I would suggest that if yourself or the Elven one were to make such an offer, the value is diminished because I knew that it does not matter to you.
I would offer some years, but I think I've done that the past few years anyway.
Yes, servant of the Raven Queen.
How about Toll the Dead? I can give you the spell.
A suitable payment. You would lose all knowledge and ability to use the spell for the end of your days.
What if I have two?
You wouldn't be able to cast it.
Okay.
Like you would lose the ability to conjure the same magic.
Oh, but they're like different.
Yeah.
One's
from different
Reaper and one's
sources.
Cleric, yeah.
I know, but
Will more sacrifices need to be made once we cross the river?
no. I will take you where you need to go.
And where we need to go is to save Trelemar. I mean, it makes sense that we give up something. What about one of my most favourite possessions? What about Axel?
Powerful relic, a very fitting payment for the ferryman.
I could
Is it
happily
one
give it up.
payment that you need from all of us?
I will accept the sword in exchange for travel of your war.
That seems.
I have the black half blade now, and as much as I love the thing, Trell sacrificed more for us. Trell,
Ah,
Axel.
a noble heart. You should be wary in Avernus. Such things will do you no good there.
Oh no, I plan on being a real dick once I cross.
Wise decision. The payment and a skeletal hand.
Everyone agreed? I'm agreed.
I would have given up Nimbus, but I sold it. So, but I would have.
Here you go.
Good on
Goodbye,
you.
Axel.
And he tucks it into the folds of his robes. Climb aboard. And I do not recommend you touch the river. It does not do well with mortal minds.
Wasn't planning to. Wasn't planning.
What does it do to mortal minds?
Drives them to insanity.
Oh, interesting.
What does it do to mortal objects, like clothing, perhaps?
Should not affect it if it does not have a mind. But I would not touch the water, even if it is on another object.
Strong current.
Well, it's cheaper than him. Touching that drives you to insanity. Have to pay a whole sword to drive us anywhere.
Are you sure you're not already mad?
Dad jokes.
I
Dad.
guess I'll
I
cross
am
into the
ready when
boat.
you are.
Yep.
And you take a
Take
seat.
the boat.
As you step on the boat, although it's this kind of rickety ferry, it doesn't move. Like, you expect it to rock and sway, it's perfectly still.
Okay. Well, it's safe, everyone.
Okay.
Payment's made.
Round of applause for
Thank you.
Rainy.
Reynard. Still Reynard.
I will offer you my protection as we travel the river, but I cannot guarantee that we will not be attacked. The blood war, and he pushes off, and you feel the boat kind of lurch for a second, but then it becomes still as you begin drifting down this swirling river. The blood war rages fiercer than it has before. Zariel is, well, she marches to war against Demogorgon, Baphomet, the ancient enemies. It begins just pushing along. As the as the ferry begins traveling down the river, the scenario, the environment changes. Where once there was this grey, misty stone of the demiplane, it warps and changes, and you begin to see from the mist, it becomes this intensely dark cavern, pitch black. Only those of you with dark vision or the tiny glimmer of this green lantern can see. You begin to see stalactites, protruding from the ceiling, shapes moving around in the darkness. This is... the mortals call it the Underdark. We will only be here shortly before we reach Avernus. A shortcut through the plains.
What happens here in the Underdark?
This is the realm of dark elves, and many of the demon lords exist here. The demon princes, many of them trapped and imprisoned.
Trelamar is from the Underdark.
Is he?
Lolth and her servants, always scheming in the shadows.
Do you remember when we were in a ferry and we had to give up secrets?
I do. I remember you trying to listen to mine.
Yeah. Good times.
Don't think I was there.
No.
You weren't there, and you weren't there.
About an
I
hour
drink more.
goes past, and again the scenario changes from the darkness, light, bright red and orange, as on either side of the river, endless plains of brown and red dust, amidst swirling sandstorms of ash and brimstone as they scour across the lands. Jagged, mountainous-like pillars of dark, twisted stone rise up, and in the air you see swarms of hellish, fiendish creatures careening across the sky, their drone and wail nearly shattering your minds. Avernus.
Oh, good.
Great.
Nice place.
This is
Amazing.
the first plane of hell.
Yes, the gateway to the Nine Hells. Domain of Zariel the Fallen. Previously belonged to Bel and Dis. But they fell out of favor with Asmodeus.
Okay.
In the distance, you see what could be mountain ranges, but are almost made from the same black obsidian rock. And just these endless expanses of brown red dust. The air is there's no ceiling, it's like this almost eternal sky filled with orange and red light. Occasionally you see meteors screaming through the air as they impact into the ground in huge fiery balls. Thick black clouds of ash and smoke swirl around, choking life. But the river, it seems, is fairly protected from these effects. It's not long until you begin to hear the sounds of battle. A terrible battle. Thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands of demons and devils clad in black steel armor clash against each other on the far shores of the river. They scream and tear at each other, and they are these huge machines, war machines of metal and gears and chains and smoke, billowing it into the sky. And the demons and the devils tear at each other with a ferocity like you have never seen. As part of this, as you are trailing through this river and these battles far in the distance, you see in the air flying demons and devils smashing into each other. As four of them peel away, one being chased by three, screaming across the land, flying in your direction. You look up to see a woman with feathered red wings, piercing red glowing eyes, with a sword and a whip in one hand and clad in armor, is desperately fighting three vulture-like creatures. Their big vulture wings, long beaks, stabbing with spears and shields as all of them together fight desperately. One of them, the woman impales and then throws to the side, and it begins spiraling down towards you on the boat as you're making your way. The other two begin bickering, and then looking down, another one of these vulture creatures kind of like and begins flying away from the woman as it tears towards your boat. You can see these demons hurtling towards you. You've got a few moments before they arrive.
Well, so much for protected. I think we're back on it again.
I can't watch these beautiful creatures tear each other apart!
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could basically have like a round, so if you want to do something.
Oh, God.
Mm.
I'm going to cast Animal Friendship.
Sure.
Friends.
Cast false life on myself.
Animal
You
friends.
cost what level?
Level 5.
So that's, I think you get like 5.
Oh wait,
hit
no, I
points per
can't. I
level.
can't do level 5.
Okay.
Never mind. I'll do it at level 3. Okay, 5 disciples, right? So that's level 3, so I get 15.
So the Black Half Blade has a load of charges. Destructive Wave, did that use 6 charges on it?
Yes.
Wow, I really expended that one quickly.
It's 18 temp hit points.
I'm going to go into fire stance.
Okay. So you take a bonus action to enter, you kind of take a more offensive stance. Okay. Right, so fire stance for you. You cast False Life. You cast Shield of Faith, Cam. So Alora and Reynard, what are you guys doing?
I just do a Hunter's Mark on one of them.
The closest. There's one which is ahead of the other.
Yeah, I'll do it on the
Okay.
closer one.
I'm going to prepare.
Is it within 90 feet?
Huh?
Is it
Yeah,
with-
sure.
Okay.
Well, you can wait. You can basically prepare to cast it as soon as it's removed.
Okay.
What are you doing, Laura?
I'm going to prepare to cast Ice Storm.
Okay, cool. Well, let's roll initiative then. But Elora, your Ice Storm is going to go off pretty much straight away.
Really? Not using your dice again.
Ooh.
8.
Yes. Wow.
Elora,
Okay, 14.
Reynard,
20.
Juto,
7.
Cam,
11.
Alzra.
9.
That's a shock.
Okay, so Elora, let's do your Ice Storm first. So you just target it in the area that it's going to like fly through, basically.
Yeah, would they both be within that area? It's
They'll
a
pass
20-foot
through.
radius.
Yeah, sure. We'll say that they are. I don't have a map for this, so
Okay,
we'll just say
so
that basically. Like,
it's,
one of them is kind of spiraled out, gained control, seen you, and is now flying towards you. One of them looked over, saw you, and is now bombing after its friend.
So it's a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 14 and a 15.
Fail. So
These creatures, as they're flying through the air, are pelted as you summon this swarm of ice.
So that's 11 bludgeoning damage
That's it.
and
No.
20 cold damage.
Okay, the ice as it slams into them, both the force of the impact and the ice itself seem to be somewhat resistant, these creatures. But they still, take some blows as they both kind of as they fly through it, batting away the ice as it slams into them. Reynard, you are first up.
Are they within 60 feet?
I mean, sure. For now, say that, assume that they're within ranges of stuff.
Cool. I will cast Conjure Barrage. So they need to make a dexterity save as I fire out just a ton of arrows.
Right, one did a 19,
Ton.
one did a 16.
Oh, is there not 3 of them?
The other one's not flown down yet. It's still fighting with the armor-clad woman.
Half damage then in that case.
Okay.
So it says here that it does the same damage type as the weapon used as a
So it's
component.
your base damage. And
does
D8.
that also do the
No, it
thunder?
won't also do the thunder damage.
Damn. Where's there a D8? Whatever. 4, 3, so 7, and 1, so 8.
So 4.
So 4 damage. That's a good use of a third
So you
level
kind
spell.
of you pepper the air with all of these bolts from your crossbow, and they're multiplied by magic as they send up into the creatures. Again, they're kind of pelted, but they continue their dive bomb towards you. Elora.
I am going to expend 5 charges on the moonbow and cast Conjure Volley with it.
Okay.
I don't know what that does.
If you tap it, it should tell you the spell.
Okay. So,
Oh, it's basically the same as.
basically the same.
Nope. It's a bit more powerful.
Each creature in a 40-foot radius, 20-foot high cylinder centered on a point must make a dexterity saving throw.
So highest one was a 16 and a 14.
What's the fail? So 8d8 damage.
Whoa.
Oh God.
One of them passed.
Okay.
Wait. No. What?
It's Dex 15.
Yeah. It's
Is
DC
it?
15. Yeah, it's got its own saving throws. It doesn't use
Oh, I
yours.
see. It doesn't use mine. That's
No.
fine.
So
There
one
we go.
failed and passed.
So 17, 18, 20. Whoa. 28.
This is a good old roll. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice.
46 damage.
Yikes.
What?
From 8d8.
I rolled really high.
Damn.
One of them's half.
Well, damn, one of them is halved. So one of them takes the full, but the first one, dive bombing down, just takes this barrage of radiant energy bolts as Allura just pulls one, fires it, and then it multiplies, and multiplies, and multiplies, and multiplies, and multiplies, and multiplies, and then surges forward. The rock is hit by numerous of these barges, some of them sailing past the second one. As it kind of like flaps its wings and desperately struggling down.
Okay, yours was cooler.
Cam Buckland,
Oh yeah.
How many targets are in my 30-foot range?
one for now.
Sick.
The first one is swooping down.
In which case, I will just.
I mean, you could just say, I'm going to ready an action until they're both within range.
Yes, I'll do that. In
Okay.
which case, I will cast Bane at second level.
Okay, so you can get both of them. Okay, cool. Alzra.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the first one.
Okay.
So it's a Wiz 17 save throw.
Wisdom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's not very good at that. 14.
That's a miss, so you get 2d12 necrotic
Necrotic.
damage.
Yeah. That's a
Noise.
14.
dong,
Dong.
dong.
Just gave that up.
You kind of like reach up with the symbol, and this wave of necrotic energy kind of launches out, strikes the creature. As it just begins snarling at you.
second there, it sounded
They
pathetic.
dive bomb down. Your spell goes off, Cam.
Yeah, so it's Charisma saving throw whenever you attack.
Charisma. They're awful at that.
If it fails against a 18,
Yep, they both fail.
so
Minus
subtract
a D4.
D4, yeah.
Okay,
We did it
one
wrong.
of them, the first one, basically lands on the boat. It doesn't move, but it kind of lands on front of it with all of you around it. And it lets out this screech, this kind of... I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Yeah.
Nat 20!
Oh no.
Nat 20!
Oh, I got 19.
Nat 5.
20.
What'd you get, Cam?
5.
You and Allura are stunned until the end of its next go. So you basically lose your turn, unfortunately.
Fab.
So it's this ringing in your ears is so painful. Your mind roils. You're unsure what's going on. The second one dive bombs and will try and basically slash out towards Allura, sensing that she was the one that conjured the barrage. That is going to be a natural 20, unfortunately. Oh, minus a d4.
Oh, thank God.
So its beak. So it'd be 26. It'd be a 22. So it's still going to hit you, unfortunately. So that's
Does that
be.
does Bane invalidate?
So that's 20 points of damage. No, it does. It can't invalidate a critical hit. It still
Also-
rolls a 20.
It's
but
also
it-
concentration,
yeah.
so it's gone now.
Oh, that's right. It's concentration. He's stunned. So you took 20 points of damage, basically, as this thing bites into you with its beak. That's it for those two. Looking up, you watch this ironclad woman grab one of these things by the beak, ram her sword into its chest, and just rip it apart. And then she looks down at the other two, and these burning red eyes, this black hair kind of trailing free, and she's just, and she flies down, bombing down towards the other two.
And about y'all, it's a good thing I'm already partnered up, because whoo! Spicy!
Juto. There is now one on the deck of the
One on
ship,
the
and
deck.
then one is like hovering, flapping above Allura.
I guess I'll attack the one that's on the ship with the good old attack, extra attack, and a flurry. So, oh, Garbo. So 12, 9, what's 12 plus 9?
21.
21.
Hits.
And then 14.
That just misses.
Cam is so shit.
9 points of damage. And 4 points of fire, 4 points of cold, but I'm
So
guessing
half,
it's-
yeah, so they're 4, so it's 4 total. So 9 plus 4, 13. And you
Wait,
said that
wait,
was
wait,
the
wait,
one attacking Alora?
It's not 4 total. I rolled
Yeah,
4
it's
on
4 and then
fire,
4.
and then 4,
Oh,
so 2.
yeah, so half 2 each means 4 damage for
So
both.
they're immune to resistant to
They're
fire.
not immune,
as well.
they're resistant, yeah, they're
Oh.
resistant to fire. as well.
Fine, carry on.
Yeah, these are
So that's that, and then I'm gonna.
And was that the one attacking Alora?
No, the one that's on the deck in front.
On
of
the
me.
deck, okay, yep.
Because I probably can't reach the one fighting Alora, can I?
You'd have to jump up and
Yeah,
swing at
so
it.
there's
Okay.
no one in front of me.
Yep.
So that was my, and then I'm gonna flurry.
Okay, so
that's
2 more
to the
attacks.
first.
Ooh.
One is a 16 and one is a 23.
Hits, both hit.
Crikey.
This rolling really excites me, alright?
Bless you,
Ooh, a
my
6.
child. Bless you, my child.
It's a 13. I like a 13. When we're this high level, any number is just like, meh, cool.
So both are 4. So I rolled 2 4s plus a 5 is 9 plus 3 each. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Are you adding 5 for each individual attack? You should probably roll damage for each individual attack so you don't confuse yourself.
So I rolled 2 4s. So those are the 2 damages on one fist, one other fist.
Right,
But then plus 5 each.
yep.
4 plus 5 is 9.
Nice.
So
So
9
2
times
9s,
2.
18.
2 9s, 18, and then I've got additional 3 fire damage. So I guess like that's just 1.
Doesn't actually matter because it's dead. I just did the math. So you reach up, you spin the Guandale around, 1 strike, second strike, and then 1 final through its chest. And you tip it over the side.
Lovely sound effect.
Splash of water into the river as like the body just thump and then. The other one kind of looks around enraged at you.
Cute. Cute.
I'm
sorry.
Boop, 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 boop. She's already gone. Reynard.
Is it not? Did you not roll on that 20 as well? On your
Initiative.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Initiative.
No, don't worry. I Hunter's
Yeah, Alzra
Mark.
told the dead. She's already gone.
Oh yeah. I Hunter's Mark the one that's flying, didn't I?
Sure.
Cool.
So you can move it over to the other one.
Oh yeah, of course I can. In that case, I will just double dink that one.
Sharpshooter.
Double dink.
No sharpshooter, I didn't say it. Damn it. Wish I had. Yeah, I double dink it. Shut up.
Double deck.
18, 30.
Both hit, yeah. He's so
happy.
excited.
I love this crossbow.
I mean, I'm glad that he loves it. I'm glad he's having a good
Hunter's
time.
Mark on both?
You just move it over to the other one. One's dead.
Do I get the Hunter's Mark damage on both shots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. 1, 2, 3.
That's what you get for cackling.
6 plus
4.
6. So
12.
12 on that one. That's better. 8, 14, 16 plus 6, 22.
Nice.
So like 1,000,000 points of damage.
The one above Alora is kind of slammed back by the force of these 2 bolts. But it's still flapping.
Hey, look this way! Over here! Hey! Just making sure he's not looking the direction of the thing that's currently plummeting towards him.
Oh, yeah. Ilora, it would be your go, but you're
Yeah.
currently stunned. Alzra. Nope, Cam, it would be your go, but you're stunned. Alzra, your go.
Cool.
Stunning sucks. I'm sorry. I don't
I got a
know
lot of
this.
damage off on
You
that
did.
volley. I don't care.
I'm gonna cast. How
Good
far
bane.
away is the one by Laura?
It's like 10 feet in the air.
10 feet in the air.
Like
So
a mascot. It's
can I
fine.
reach it with vampiric touch?
He's like,
You'd
it's
have
too
to like
far.
make some sort of like jump.
Oh,
Yeah.
we still have
try and
bloody
grab it.
points, has he?
Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's
So
jump up and grab
athletics
it.
check to try and see if you can like jump and slap it.
Wait, you're slapping it, what?
This is vampiric touching.
Oh.
Okay.
19, 20, 21.
Yeah, easily enough. Yeah, it's just like a short jump, but it's more your control, so you don't go over the side. You reach up, and then it's a melee touch spell. So
Yeah.
attack roll.
Attack roll.
Spell attack.
Spell attack is 9, 10, and 13.
That is not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It kind of
dude.
like pushes its wings up as it sees you jump, and you just
High five!
grasp the air.
I want to touch you,
Aw.
but also take your health for me.
The creature kind of flaps around, sensing that Alora is kind of no longer like it goes for Reynard, having just been shot badly. Flies towards you. It's going to try and peck you with its beak and then claw you with its talons.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like, meh.
22.
me.
22.
Yeah.
10 points of damage from the beak.
Ow.
And then a 21,
Yeah.
14 points of damage as its talons rake against you.
Okay, I'll reaction shoot it.
It is large. It is next to you, so you have disadvantage.
20.
Still hits.
He rolled a 7.
1d8, 2d6. 6, 9, 11, 17.
No.
Stop cackling!
Another like slam into its chest.
You're
Juto.
so happy. Can I attack it? Is it within range?
It's 10 feet up in the air.
I guess I'll have to.
I mean, it would be within 5 feet reach of Reynard now, so no, you can attack it.
Okay. I guess I'll do the same thing as the last turn then.
So just make a bunch of attack rolls.
Yeah, just
I do recommend rolling your damage separately because you've got a lot of stuff to add. So.
I have rolled math. 25
Hits.
and a
22.
23.
Hits.
Okay.
D8 plus 2d6.
5,
Sure.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 on one hit plus 6 fire and 3 cold.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it would be halved, but by the time you hit with the second one, this thing's going to be dead. You kind of, again, seeing Reynard strike, you jump up, one big slash cuts one of its wings off, it kind of spirals, and then as it's plummeting down, you just one-hand spear it, as it just...
Oh, I've missed that.
Elora and Cam, you both kind of come to. Enough time to basically see this red-feathered winged woman kind of like throw her wings up as she stops just in front of the ferry and looks down, seeing the dead bodies, and then her eyes turn on the rest of you.
Oh, cool.
Mortals! You stole all my kills!
Sorry.
What business do you have here in Avernus?
We're seeking a lost friend.
Pitiful. I should have known. Ferryman, are these people under your protection? They are. They have paid the price, Irenaeus. Oh, then you are safe for now. I can't kill you for your insult. I suppose you have some strength if you could slay these wretches.
Could say that.
So, who are you searching for? And she just begins flying alongside the ferry, kind of watching you.
Who's asking?
An Irenaeus of Zariel.
God, that means nothing. That means absolutely nothing to me. Ferryman, help.
If you are intending to try and incite my rage because you're under the ferryman's protection, do keep in mind I can just wait for you to get off.
It'd be very boring, though. You'd be missing out on killing so many other vultures.
Oh, I'm not so foolish as to believe that. There are plenty of
Oh, there's one behind you right now!
humans to kill.
She didn't notice.
But I
Could have been dead.
I haven't tasted mortal flesh in some time.
And you shouldn't, because honestly, mostly...
Fat, quite delicious. Roasted human, gluttonous humans are quite delicious.
pretty gross.
Yeah, this one's coated in some extra taste. I don't think you'll like it.
He is quite wretched. So, you're seeking a lost companion, are you? Some poor soul who got dragged down to hell. How noble.
Yes. Yep.
In our defense, on the insult to you, very sorry about that, by the way, but they did fly at us to attack us.
Yes.
So...
They are wretched creatures fueled by nothing but hatred and carnage and rage. They have no control. I thought that I might have an honorable battle against all three of them, but...
Changed though.
Well, they saw weaker prey, so thought to kill you first. But you handled yourselves quite well. You know, there's always...
Are you praying?
Are you doing the pain and panic? We are worms!
She looks over and she's like, there is always a use for powerful mortals. The servants, the warlords of Avernus are always looking for talented individuals.
God, I'm out of that kind of business, that's for sure.
Oh, well, if you need help finding your fallen friend, there are many of us who would be willing to offer assistance.
And what is the price?
let us just say, how about I help you once, no price? But if you ask for my help again, then we can discuss terms.
You're gonna squish me down to this little soul coin thing and then just pay for food with me?
I mean, if you trade me your soul, I could, but I imagine you would need to be dead for me to make a soul coin from you.
That is.
Although that can be arranged, wretched worm.
I'm grinning. I'm not a worm.
My name is Kalisa. If you find yourself near an altar of Asmodeus, if you speak my name, I shall come to you.
Okay.
And the first time is free?
Well, it depends on what you ask, but if it is merely information, I'm happy to provide it.
Well,
And at least I can point you in the right directions. You seem little lost lamb.
Shall we ask her now?
I mean, there's a lot of ground to cover. Tons of it, actually. So I suppose.
Maybe not.
Trust?
I mean,
You just suggested eating
Oh,
me.
you most certainly can't trust me, but we're devils. We work to the letter of our agreements. I have told you that there will be no cost for the first piece of information I provide. And I am determined to my word. A devil who breaks his contract, oh, no. Asmodeus would not allow such a thing. I would be severely punished to break a contract, to break word.
Asmodeus. Interesting. Sounds like a nice fella.
First one's
The
free.
Lord of the Hells.
He's the one that... And I'll whisper this so that she doesn't hear. You know that's the one that did the thing. I'll explain later.
Or Chelamar.
Yes.
Or Charlie Belly.
Yes.
Big T-Dog.
Yes.
She's watching them, whispering.
They do
I
this a
love
lot.
your mortal secrets. They're delicious. Well, demons to kill. And she kind of... Remember, Kalisa, speak my name, and I'll come to you. And she flies off, back towards the battles.
Can't trust. We've met one demon so far. Can't trust anyone.
Honestly, I'm starstruck.
That was the devil.
Yeah.
Just so you know the difference.
Devil.
Slight difference.
Either way, we can't just. She's clearly.
They are
Asmodeus.
trustworthy to a point. They work by the letter of the law. If she says the first question is free, she means it.
Yes, but who's she going to go and tell the information to that we're asking about?
That's a good point.
Well, that's the thing. However, where are we to go?
I intend to take you to the Iron Port. There are some of your kind there, mortals, but many devils as well.
Are they distinguishable?
Oh, yes.
Good.
We'll ask a mortal.
We can start there, but she did tell us her name so that if we should need her help, then we can. But I think let's assess when we arrive first.
One thing. Here, a soul is not a thing to be joked about. Cam Buckland,
I'm not
do not,
a joker.
do not antagonize the devils and demons and joke about your soul. I am here for Trelamar alone.
I don't miss this.
Yeah.
If you barter your soul away for a joke,
I'm not gonna barter away. I'm very clever.
you need to
I've got a
learn to
son.
hold your tongue. Otherwise,
I'm holding it.
you will face my wrath.
Such a dad.
I am being very serious.
Me too. I mean, I'm done. I get it. You know.
Can't really take him seriously because he still doesn't have any pants on.
Just don't look down.
Why are you
Oh,
drunk
nobody
all the
is.
time now?
Huh?
I can
I'm
smell
building up a
it on
tolerance.
you.
I'm building up a tolerance. What if I'm challenged by a devil to drink? I'm gonna be.
Whilst
the
this
best.
is going on, does anyone have any questions for the ferryman as you are traveling?
Should we ask him about, as Cam said, T-Dog? We don't know if he's going to carry the information forward. He's a ferryman. He talks to all types.
Ferryman, do you know anything of Trelamar Alith?
Okay.
Affairs of devils and mortals is not for a ferryman to know. My job is to take those who seek passage along the river and to accept their price, their offering. That is all. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Have you come across a mask? A mask of, it has eyes, it has 3 gems on it, silver.
Shakes his head. I have not. I have accepted many masks as payment over the eons, but not one that you describe, nor the one that you seek in your heart.
Does my payment, was that a return journey kind of thing, or? Great, okay, so we'll need to find some payment for the way back too.
It is difficult to travel back up the river. I would suggest you find an alternative way to leave Avernus.
What sort of alternative?
I'm afraid that is not for me to know.
Right, what?
Plan our travel. Come on. I mean,
Yeah,
I thought you were the steward.
I mean, we could have just planned our travel into Avernus, right? It didn't work. We had to do this entire journey.
Ahead of you, you begin to see the shapes of a port town attached to this river, the river Styx. Its piers are not made of wood and stone, but of black iron and chains. You can see on spikes the bodies of tortured mortals in permanent agony.
Of course we can.
Devils fly in the sky above. There are towers.
Amazing.
Towers adorned with skulls. The Iron Port.
Is this our stop?
It is.
It's beautiful.
I was hoping it was a little further and it was with the flowers, but no. It's this one.
Good
I
luck.
can make some flowers if you want.
I think we're going to need some colour.
Good luck, mortals. You will need it. And with that, we're going to finish up. Finish up this first episode of Lightfall's Descent. You are in hell. It's not going to be a picnic. Hey, thank you guys for watching this brand new High Rollers miniseries.
Yeah.
10 episodes as the crew descend into Avernus and get embroiled in the events going on here. We hope you've enjoyed it. You can check out our regular show every Sunday, 5 p.m. BST, twitch.tv/Showcast. We'll be back next week. I think we're back next week. For more of High Rollers Descent. We hope you enjoyed it. Please let Wizards know if you've enjoyed it. Clip your favorite bits, send it to them. We'll see you then.
Thanks,
Bye.